Did you know that about 32% of Americans follow a specific type of diet, with one of the most popular being the low-carb diet? That's right, the low-carb diet has gained a significant following, with its popularity skyrocketing over the past few years. In the realm of diets, low-carb has made a name for itself, and rightly so. It's not just a trend, but a lifestyle change that many are embracing for its multitude of health benefits. But what's really intriguing is not just its popularity but its effectiveness. Studies show that low-carb diets can lead to weight loss and improvements in cardiovascular health. In fact, it's been found that people on a low-carb diet lose weight 2 to 3 times faster than those on a low-fat diet, even when the low-carb dieters are allowed to eat until they're full. Now that's food for thought. But the benefits don't stop there. Low-carb diets have also been linked to better control over blood sugar and insulin levels. This makes it a popular choice for people with type 2 diabetes, or those at risk. And here's a mind-boggling fact. Low-carb diets can also have benefits for our brains. Some research suggests that a low-carb diet may help reduce the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease and slow its progression, but wait, there's more. Ever heard of the keto flu? It's a short-term side effect of starting a ketogenic diet, one of the variations of low-carb diets. While it might sound daunting, it's merely a sign that your body is adapting to burning fat for fuel instead of carbs. So, with all these intriguing facts and statistics about low-carb diets, it's clear why this dietary approach has been making waves in the health and wellness world. Now that you've got an idea of how popular and beneficial low-carb diets can be, let's dive into what exactly this diet is all about. A low-carb diet, as the name implies, is a diet that restricts carbohydrates, which are primarily found in sugary foods, pasta, and bread. So what exactly does going low-carb mean? In essence, it's about shifting the body's primary energy source. Normally, our bodies rely on carbohydrates for energy. These are broken down into glucose, which is then used to fuel our cells. However, when we limit our carb intake, the body is forced to seek an alternative source of energy. This is where fats step in. In the absence of sufficient carbs, our bodies begin to burn stored fat for energy, a process known as ketosis. There are several variations of the low-carb diet, each with its unique twist. The keto diet, for instance, focuses on high-fat, adequate protein and low-carb intake. The Atkins diet, on the other hand, starts with a very low-carb phase, which gradually increases over time. And then there's the paleo diet, which encourages eating like our prehistoric ancestors, focusing on meats, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, while avoiding processed foods and grains. The science behind low-carb diets is fascinating. When we reduce our carb intake, our insulin levels drop. This triggers the body to burn stored fat for energy, leading to weight loss. Additionally, low-carb diets can have a positive impact on various health markers, such as blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and blood sugar control. However, it's important to remember that everyone's body responds differently to dietary changes. What works for some might not work for others. Therefore, it's essential to listen to your body and adjust your diet accordingly. Understanding what a low-carb diet is and how it works is the first step to implementing it. Now let's look at the benefits. There's a reason why low-carb diets are so popular. They come packed with a multitude of health benefits. Firstly, let's talk about weight loss. It's no secret that many of us are on a quest to shed a few pounds. Low-carb diets can be a powerful ally in this battle. By reducing your carbohydrate intake, you're essentially curbing your body's primary energy source. This forces your body to switch gears and start burning stored fat for fuel instead. The result? Weight loss. But the benefits of a low-carb diet extend beyond just weight loss. They can also help control blood sugar levels. When you consume carbs, your body breaks them down into sugars, which enter your bloodstream. By cutting down on carbs, you're effectively reducing the amount of sugar entering your bloodstream, which can be particularly beneficial for people with diabetes. Now, let's talk about heart health. A well-planned low-carb diet can lead to improvements in bad LDL cholesterol and triglyceride levels, while potentially increasing good HDL cholesterol. This can contribute to a healthier heart and lower risk of heart disease. Lastly, we can't ignore the potential cognitive benefits. Some research suggests that a low-carb diet could help enhance brain function. By reducing your carb intake, your body is forced to produce ketones, which are a type of molecule your brain can use for fuel. This could potentially lead to improved focus and mental clarity. However, it's important to remember that everyone's body responds differently to dietary changes. While some people might experience all of these benefits, others might only notice a few. It's also worth noting that while low-carb diets can offer numerous health benefits, they're not suitable for everyone. Always consult with a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet. With these benefits in mind, you might be wondering how to start a low-carb diet. Let's get into that. Scene script. Starting a low-carb diet might seem challenging, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Embarking on a low-carb journey is like setting sail towards a healthier you. The first step is to gradually reduce your carb intake. Think of it as a marathon, not a sprint, and start by slightly tweaking your diet, rather than drastically overhauling it. Next, let's talk about planning meals. The key to success lies in preparation. You'll want to focus on foods high in protein and fats and low in carbs. Think leafy greens, lean meats, and healthy oils. Prepping meals in advance can help avoid last-minute high-carb temptations. Now, even the most seasoned low-carb dieters can fall into common pitfalls. One such trap is not balancing your diet. While it's important to cut carbs, it's equally crucial to ensure you're getting adequate nutrients from other sources. Another misstep is forgetting about hidden carbs in sauces, drinks, and processed foods. So, keep your detective glasses on, and always read those labels. Monitoring progress is an essential part of your low-carb journey. It's not just about the numbers on the scale, but also about how you feel. Are you experiencing increased energy levels or improved mental clarity? These are positive signs that your body is adapting to the low-carb lifestyle. If you're not seeing or feeling improvements, don't be disheartened. Remember, everyone's body responds differently, and it might just take a little tweaking to find what works best for you. Lastly, be kind to yourself. Change is hard, and it's okay to have a cheat day once in a while. What's important is to get back on track the next day and continue your journey towards better health. Knowing what to eat is crucial when following a low-carb diet. Let's explore that next. Navigating what to eat on a low-carb diet can be a bit tricky, but don't worry, we've got you covered. A low-carb diet primarily focuses on proteins, healthy fats, and non-starchy vegetables. Think leafy greens, bell peppers, broccoli, and cucumbers. For proteins, lean meats like chicken, turkey, and fish are excellent choices. You can also enjoy eggs and cheese in moderation. Healthy fats like avocados, olive oil, and nuts can also be part of your meals. Now, let's talk about what to avoid. Foods high in carbs like bread, pasta, sugary snacks, and certain fruits should be limited. And remember, not all carbs are created equal. Whole grains are better than refined ones, and natural sugars are preferable to added ones. To give you an idea, a typical low-carb day might include a spinach and cheese omelet for breakfast, a grilled chicken salad for lunch, and a steak with a side of asparagus for dinner. For snacks, you can grab a handful of almonds or some celery sticks with peanut butter. Now that you know what to eat, let's talk about when to eat. Does timing matter when following a low-carb diet? Let's find out. Timing isn't necessarily critical, but it can enhance the effects of a low-carb regimen. Some people find that eating meals during a specific window optimizes energy and hunger levels. Interestingly, pairing a low-carb diet with intermittent fasting can potentially accelerate benefits, as both practices could lead to enhanced fat burning. Remember, it's about finding what works best for your body. Now that we've covered the basics, let's go over some tips for success. Consistency is key when following any diet, and a low-carb diet is no exception. To ensure success, make it a point to stick with your low-carb plan regularly, even when it feels challenging. Harness the power of a supportive community, be it friends, family, or a nutritionist, to help you stay on track. Remember, it's crucial to tailor your diet to your unique health needs, as one size doesn't fit all. Now that we've equipped you with all the knowledge you need, let's wrap things up. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's recap what we've learned. A low-carb diet, with its many variations, can have numerous health benefits such as aiding weight loss, controlling blood sugar levels, promoting heart health, and even boosting brain function. It's essential, however, to plan carefully, avoid common pitfalls, and monitor your progress. Above all, consistency, a good support system, and personal adaptation are key. Remember, always consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new diet. Here's to your health and success on your low-carb journey.